Streamers, simple streamers. This is what you need. This one is called the Kreelex. It's been around for about 150 years, same amount of years that Paul has worked in the shop here. So check it out.
Dude, that's a big brown, bro.
This fly has been around for a long time, and it's a killer bug. It's one that you can tie in a bunch of different colors and that you should have in your box. But before I tie these eyes in, you better go like and subscribe. Wait, just subscribe. No, like the video too and comment, but for sure subscribe. I always screw that up. Alright, so this is a Kreelex. It's been around for a long time. I'm doing it on a 5263, a little bit longer shank. Old classic streamer hook. And I'm going to put some barbell eyes on it. Whatever flavor you like, just use them. These happen to be the double pupil eyes. They're lead. They get down really good. So I'm just doing some crisscross wraps. Wrap around each individual eye and then around the base of those eyes to really lock them in. Once I have those tied in, I'll give it a healthy douse of super glue, just to kind of keep them in line. Now keep in mind on this fly now, because the eyes are on the top of the hook shank, it's going to ride upside down. So anything I put on the top of the hook is actually going to be on the bottom of the fly. And that's critical with this one because it's a little bait fish pattern, and you want the lighter color to be on the bottom and the darker color to be on the top. In this case, it's going to be pearl and gold. Now we're using Polar Flash. You can use Kreelex. Is that how you say it? Kreelex fibers? But anything that kind of looks like this. So I'm going to take off a pretty dang healthy clump of this. Like that. And I'm going to measure a little bit longer than the hook shank. And I will tie those in right behind the eyes. And they'll want to kind of splay out. Moisten your fingers. Tame them back in there. Tell them to behave. We don't appreciate their lashing out right now. Alright, so we're just going to wrap that to the back. And you can use any color thread you want on this. I'm just using yellow because it's convenient, sticks out a little bit. And cover those fibers up as you go up the hook. It's not super critical. We're going to end up about right here. Now, when I get up to the eyes, I'm going to pass my thread under the fibers and into the front of the eyes. I'll fold the fibers over the eyes like that, then take my thread right back behind the eyes, fold them over one more time, and those are tied in. That's exactly how they sit on the fly. Now, I'm going to trim the tail, roughly the length of the whole fly, and that is the bottom half of the fly. Now we flip it over, take our thread back up to the front, and in the original version they'll take a marker and color the top of this black. So I'm just following suit. Alright, now with the top color I'll get a little bit thinner of a hunk of this goldish color because I'm going to double it over. So get about half as much as you want to use. About like that. Maybe it's thicker than half as much. And all I'm going to do with this is I'm going to take it and fold it around my thread so that I can place it like that. Let me get a better angle at this. So what happened here? Okay. I'm going to tie that in and just start wrapping up toward the eyes, and that will really lock in that tie-in point. And come back down. And then we'll trim that roughly the same length as the wing on the bottom of the fly. So it's going to look like that. Moisten our fingers and get it all to chill out, and that's how the fly is going to look. Now all we need is a little bit of a whip finish. Now this might look like it's out of control, but this stuff actually moves really well in the water. It'll slim down. I don't want it to slim down too much, but as you can see, it just kind of flows back, has a kind of a cool bait fishy profile. And then, like always, dab a little bit of head cement here, and you are finished. That is the Kreelex fly. Tie them up, fish them, and let us know what you think.